Hello, welcome back to another episode. Watch out, spoilers ahead. Halloween Ends doubles Michael Myers' threat by casting Corey Cunningham as the masked killer's protege. In a surprise twist teased since the first trailer for Halloween Ends, Michael takes a back seat this time as Corey steps into his shoes, launching another murderous rampage across Haddonfield 4 years later. Corey is introduced as a shy man who is afraid of his peers after being involved in a tragic accident that resulted in the death of Jeremy, a young boy he was babysitting. It's clear from the start that the town of Haddonfield regards him as the new boogeyman. The first half of Halloween Ends, possibly the franchise's final film, focuses on Corey's life after the accident, when he is completely isolated in the town he calls home. Laurie comes to his aid after he is attacked by a group of high schoolers and transports him to the local hospital, where Allison, now a nurse, stitches him up. The couple starts dating, but it isn't enough to keep Corey safe from the angry townspeople who still suspect him of murder. Allison then takes Corey to a Halloween party, but he leaves early after running into Jeremy's mother and is then attacked by the same group of high schoolers who push him off a bridge on his way home. Then, Michael Myers finds Corey and drags him into the sewers. Instead of killing him, though, he and Corey form an odd bond that turns Corey into another version of Michael who wants revenge. Why does Michael Myers let Corey live in Halloween Ends? While Halloween Ends shows Michael initially strangling Corey, he has a change of heart that will undoubtedly divide the fanbase and decides to let Corey go. There are numerous references to eyes throughout Halloween Ends. Michael seemed to see everything Corey had been through when he looked into his eyes. This understanding allows Michael to develop a twisted kinship with Corey, possibly seeing himself in him. However, Michael's reasoning for allowing Corey to live is mostly left unexplained, with Halloween Ends focusing on Michael's influence on Corey rather than the other way around. Does Michael Myers use a psychic connection to turn Corey evil? In Halloween Kills, Michael Myers is described as the literal embodiment of evil. As a result, staring at this pure evil most likely reminded Corey of the evil he had been accused of, as well as acting as a mirror of his own evil nature. As Michael sees himself in Corey, Corey sees himself in Michael, drastically altering him as he gradually begins to embody him. Whatever happened between the two, it is possible that Michael pushed Corey towards evil or aided in the development of something that was already present. Was Corey Cunningham always a bad guy? A theme in Halloween Ends is that not all evil is born, and that it can sometimes be forged. In the case of Corey Cunningham, his evil was created. Laurie approaches Corey's mother after becoming suspicious of him. The latter is adamant that Haddonfield turned her son into a monster in order to find someone to blame after Michael Myers went missing. Jeremy's father also discusses how Corey was always a great kid, expressing his desire to prove his wife wrong and demonstrate that he could be forgiven for his son's untimely death. Jeremy's father, on the other hand, later states that when he saw Corey walking down the street, he didn't recognize him, implying that he was now on a dark path. As a result, Laurie explains to Corey that there are two types of evil, one that consumes everything and destroys everything, and one that is within everyone. Essentially, while Corey, according to Laurie's theory, had the potential to be evil from the start, it was Haddonfield who brought it out of him. Overall, Halloween Ends is a critique of society's need for someone to blame, questioning how responsible society is in creating monsters like Corey Cunningham. Why does Corey aspire to be the next Michael Myers? Corey wants to be the next Michael Myers in Halloween Ends for a variety of reasons. The most fitting explanation, however, is that Corey desired the ability to instill fear in the citizens of Haddonfield in the same way that Michael Myers had done years before. Haddonfield's residents were so convinced that Corey was a psychopath that he eventually turned into the monster they portrayed him to be. After years of living in fear, Corey used Michael Myers to reclaim his power, transforming into everything he once swore he wasn't. Why Michael Myers felt compelled to murder Corey. Michael Myers arrives at Laurie's house in pursuit of Corey after he attacks him, steals his mask in the sewer, and attempts to frame Laurie for his murder by stabbing himself in the neck. Michael then snaps Corey's neck, effectively ending his rampage and killing him. This death served as a reminder to the audience that Corey is merely a byproduct of Michael's evil. It also shows that Corey is just a normal man in a mask, which he called Michael when he stole Michael's mask earlier in Halloween Ends. This shows that Corey is not an unstoppable force and is not stronger than the man who basically made him. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.